Hey y'all, so Ms. Wethington here. We are going to do our quick little tutorial about the Regions of North Carolina map, and I'm going to go over that with y'all. So on this Google Doc here, you will need to make a copy, and I will go ahead and do the same. So you come up there to the three dots, click share and export, make a copy. Once you've made your copy, go back out, click rename, and then alright, I'm just going to rename it the long way rather than try to get it to cooperate. So it should have your first and last name, Unit 1 Regions of NC map. Alright, so we've renamed that. And we'll get started. So if you look here, I've posted a map of North Carolina, and it has the three main regions, which are mountains, Piedmont, and coastal plain. Depending on who you ask and who you talk to, there's kind of been an ongoing debate if there are 3 regions of North Carolina or 4 regions of North Carolina. For the longest time, I was on team 4 regions, just because the Tidewater region, or sub-region, excuse me, is so unique and unto itself that a lot of people consider Tidewater to be its own region. However, as far as what the state recognizes for regions, usually you just have the 3 regions, and traditionally you only have the 3 regions. Like when I was in middle school, when I went through North Carolina history, they were still teaching the 3 regions. So although I believe that Tidewater deserves to be its own region, it is not. It is just a sub-region of the coastal plain. So to the westernmost part of the state, you have the mountains, or the mountain region. It's not, I grabbed this off of Google, it's not mountains region, it's mountain region. So I don't have markup open, but it would be cool if you could just take the S off of mountain. And then you have Piedmont and coastal plain. So down here, which region is located in the central part of North Carolina? You can see here in the middle, the green, that's the Piedmont. The Piedmont is known for its rolling hills. Like if you look here at the map, and if you're driving on 70 going west, you'll start to notice the land getting, like the hills, when you get around Johnston County, you'll notice it a little bit. By the time you hit Durham, Chapel Hill, the hills are very prevalent. It's definitely an elevation change. And what region is located in the eastern part of North Carolina? That would definitely be the coastal plain, where we live. Well, actually, we live in the Tidewater subregion of the coastal plain. The Tidewater subregion is anything that touches the water, like the ocean. And since Craven County is right there where Neuse River opens up going towards the ocean, we are on the edge of Tidewater. So definitely Craven County and anything more eastward would be the Tidewater subregion. Which region borders Tennessee and Georgia? That would be the mountains and maybe a tiny bit into the Piedmont. Most people don't know this, but there is a little place on, or like mapping, the cartographers that created the maps of the states, they drew in a little bit, and I don't have a map to show you right now. I'll show you tomorrow, or you can look it up. They drew the map for Georgia in just a little bit to where North Carolina actually borders Georgia in a very small space. So we have Virginia to the north of us, we have Tennessee to the west, South Carolina to the south, and a tiny bit of Georgia to the southwest. What physical feature is to the east of North Carolina? If you remember me just talking about Tidewater and it being attached to the ocean, that would mean the Atlantic Ocean is the physical feature that is to the east of North Carolina. As we go over the individual regions and their respective sub-regions, we'll talk more about what each region has to offer. But as far as looking at a map and finding the 3 main regions of North Carolina, that's what you need to know for this assignment. So now that we've talked about it, what I need you to do is go in and answer the questions below. You will restate each question and answer using complete sentences. If you are unsure as to how to restate the question, for the first question where it reads, which region is located in the western part of North Carolina, you would restate that question by saying, the region located in the western part of North Carolina is, and then you would say whatever region it is. Obviously, it's the mountain region. So if you would go on and get started working on this and turn it into the August 31st North Carolina Regions assignment on Canvas, which you can access by using our playlist. If you have any questions, as always, please email me and have a good day.